Hey everyone, and welcome back to Aragami. On this video, we're going to be completing the 11th chapter, the Sixth Talisman. And we're going to do that without getting detected, and we're going to kill all of the enemies in the level. So let's begin. Good, the shortcut worked. Almost there. Almost time for these Kaiho idiots to kiss this world goodbye. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is spend some of these skill points. I'm going to go ahead and get Kurasuna 2. Kurasuna can be used to blind distant targets. So before it only worked in melee range, now it's got some range to it. So I'm probably only going to use this one time during the level just to show you the new range, but I probably won't use it more than that just because I have much more effective skills. So I'll show you the one time, and more than that probably won't happen. Most of my kills are going to be Kage into Shadow kill, just like the last level. So I'm going to do one right now, in fact. So there we go. And as soon as it fades, this guy's going to get it as well. Alright, then we'll switch to Kunai. We'll take this guy down. Now I'll go to Banmoku, and we'll get everyone all marked up. Back to Kage, we'll drop down. Turn it on, get a shadow kill on this guy. And I'm just going to repeat this process like 7 times until all of these guys are dead. This combo is really overpowered. It really makes these levels so much easier. Because you can just keep doing it over and over again, and unless you make a mistake, it's unlikely that you're going to get caught. Because you're just constantly invisible. And even when you're like right next to dudes, they don't really seem to notice that you did a shadow kill, and I think it's because I'm in the shadows and I'm invisible. So like the combination of the two just makes you virtually undetectable. Now obviously if you're standing next to like a really bright light, that's not gonna work out for you, but you know, outside of that, you can pretty much just waltz right through the level, and the only things you really need to worry about are some of the more difficult setups, especially when there's archers looking down. Because the archers, they see right through that stuff. They don't care one bit about your invisibility. They're just going to shoot you anyway. So you got to be really careful with those guys. Alright, this level, or this area is cleared out now, so we're just going to come into this house. And we're going to pick up this scroll right here. Get a skill point and a new piece of lore. This one is one of Yuki's Chronicles. It's volume 15, A Bitter Victory. April 3rd, year 10 of the 6th age. It shouldn't have ended like this. True victory was almost within reach. Just beyond our grasp. But even after Rio, even then, we couldn't stretch that last inch. The rumors about the Shadow Empress were true. They didn't exaggerate one bit. In the end, we had to use the forbidden technique to trap her, and now we suffer the consequences. I can feel her in my chest. It gets worse if we are close together, so we have hardly seen each other since. I hope the talismans serve us well. Some say that we won. Indeed, perhaps we decimated Nishoku's forces. Perhaps we trapped their empress, but it didn't feel like a victory. Not at all. This is only a temporary peace. She'll do anything within her power to free herself. We have to avoid that at all costs. So we will guard this place. All the sacrifices we made won't be in vain. So they have trapped her. We already knew that. But we've caught up on the journal entries at least for Yuki. And we broke that light orb, which opens up the barrier on that this like bridge thing over here. So we'll head back up. And we'll go through. And back to sneaking. I know there's 2 guys in this cave. And they're currently right next to each other. I don't like that. Gonna have to wait. Even with my awesome Kage and Shadow Kill, I think getting that aggressive would probably get me killed. So we'll wait till he separates just a little bit. And now we can easily take him out. That really is the only way I really die anymore, is just getting so confident in not getting caught that I make a stupid mistake. So be careful of that. You get you kind of get lulled into a false sense of security when you use this combo a lot. So don't get yourself caught by doing something stupid. At this rate, my heart's going to fall out of my mouth. You all right? We're so close to the temple, to the Shadow Empress. I can understand why no one wants this patrol. Any patrol is a short straw. This isn't a joke. What will we do if she breaks free? Didn't you hear about the intruder? Don't lose your head just yet. The general is watching over the temple, remember? Man, those messages go so fast. Well, you'll have to pause the video if you want to read those. I definitely can't read that fast. That archer turned away. Let's take this guy out. And then we'll head up and deal with the archer. So we can drop a shadow on that board, pop up, and take him out. It's gonna alert the archer above you, but they never chase. He'll just give up in like 2 seconds and you'll be free to go about your business. So there we go, another one down. And for the final archer, the same fate. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to Banmoku. Let's get a mark on everybody in this area. Looks good. We'll switch back to Kage. We'll teleport over here, teleport down. Kage, Shadow Kill. Good, we'll take out this dude. He's right next to the bonfire. I don't even care. I'll just go straight in. Find it interesting that I can't paint a shadow near a bonfire, but I can summon like the Shadow Beast. So that's kind of doesn't make much sense to me, but whatever. Whatever works. Another dead guy, and he happens to be near a scroll. So if we go to the top, or the second floor of this broken building, here is our scroll. And another piece of lore. This is the final one for Yuki's Chronicles. Volume 16, Pain. March 10th, year 15 of the 6th age. This pain is becoming unbearable. Master Tsuyoshi once described what having a corrupted soul felt like, but I could never have imagined it would be this extreme. I wish he was still with us, he and Leo. It gets worse every day. Pain doesn't even come close. It's in my soul. I feel it every minute, every second. I hear her voice in my head telling me to give up, imploring me. There's no way I can sleep. Passing some of it to Kibo barely alleviated my pain, and now he has a part of her within him. We have to keep him confined. I contacted Hikaru and Sora. They will help me pass another part to another adept. It's risky, but I can't hold on anymore. If only I were stronger. So I've suspected that Kudasu is Kibo for a while, and Kibo was Tsuyoshi's raven or bird that gets mentioned. So that pretty much confirms it. And that means that makes sense of why she has a telepathic link with the raven. It's because part of her soul's in him. So things are starting to make a little more sense as we get close to the conclusion of this game. And I'm still not sure that letting her out is a good idea, but we'll see. All the signs say that is a terrible, terrible idea, but... or at least, if I'm trying to be a good guy, I don't think she's gonna do anything to me, but... she doesn't sound like the nicest person, so... it may be an evil act to let her out. But anyways, this area is cleared. We're gonna move forward. Now you could go up this ramp and come around if you want, but I find it much better to just come to this ledge right here and port up. I find this approach to be way more safer. So that's what I'm gonna do. There's our new objective. And we got two guys right next to each other. Let's wait for them to split up at least a little bit. And apparently they're not going to. Well, if they're gonna be hugging each other, we'll just come over here. Kill this guy first. There we go. These guys seem to have spread out now. Oh, I'm in the light. What am I doing? Okay. Kage into a shadow kill. He detected me, but that's fine. He's already dead. And he actually went over there, so apparently he doesn't stay in this area. Although he didn't roam too far in. I hope this is safe. That archer's kind of looking over here. Let's get back in the shadows quickly. That kind of makes me nervous. Alright, we're going to come over to this gate. And we'll leap through it. See what enemies we can find. So let's go ahead and use Banmoku. Makes me nervous not knowing exactly where they are. So let's get them... oh, there he is. Let's get them all marked up. And he's gonna get a shadow kill. There we go. Somebody's been alerted. They're gonna come check it out, I'm sure. And no, it's just that archer. He's not gonna bother. They're lazy. Okay, so I would leap there if it would let me. There we go. Let's go to the entrance. We'll kill this guy. It should alert him, but somehow it didn't. I don't know how. He's literally right there. But whatever. That works for me. We'll head up the stairs. We're going to take this archer out. Oh, no. Oof. That was way too close. Okay, we got someone's attention doing that. So let's ditch out of this area. We'll Kage. We'll take this guy out. We got rid of the corpses, so it doesn't matter if he goes and takes a look. It's not going to affect me one bit. Actually, I'll probably just go kill him. Yeah, let's just go kill him. Nothing but shadows. You got that right. Shadow kill. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's take out this archer. There we go. We'll get that archer next. And then we'll go for this patrol up here. Right back into invisibility. Okay, he's dead. We'll get this guy next. And we'll kill him with the aerial assault. Why not? Let's mix it up a little bit. And the inside of this area is cleared. Let's clean up the outside and then we're good. I believe there's only 2 enemies out here. So we killed killed the rest of them, I believe. So just this guy and that other guy I was just looking at. So that guy over there. And then we should be good. Alright, and before we exit, there is another scroll in this section. So it's right here in this like mini fortress. And right here in the center, the like courtyard or whatever you want to call this. So we got a new piece of lore, and that is Volume 14, Goddess 1 from the Hyo Chronicles. April 18th, year 47 of the 5th Age. I am struggling to believe what I have seen. An unbelievable sight. An unbelievable fact. The recon mission was going well. We got all the information we needed to plan an attack, and we were preparing to leave. At the agreed time, all the teams gathered at the meeting spot in the forest outside the city gates, except Yumiko's. Every minute we waited for her, Ryuta and Orochi was torture. If Yumiko found out that she was in Sayagosen's headquarters, she would lose her mind. If she decided to fight, which she would, she'd sabotage our only good chance at crippling Sayagosen for good, as well as putting herself in great danger. The light mechanisms they had developed, the defenses we saw, made them far more dangerous than any force we knew of. Suddenly, a loud explosion echoed across the sky. The top floor of the castle at the heart of the fortress burst into flames while we stared, mouths agape. We jumped onto the guard towers to get a better look, and what we saw left us even more speechless than before. Something was moving at high speed through the fortress, avoiding the Sayagosen soldiers' attacks before destroying each and every one of them with huge, sweeping blades of darkness. Within minutes, the figure shrouded in a dark fog had destroyed the entire fortress. Eventually, silence fell, and the shape made for us. Unable to say a word, we waited for the door to open, to see what kind of monster would be our certain end. The door opened slowly, and emerging from the impenetrable shroud of shadow was Yumiko's silhouette. So, apparently Yumiko got pissed off and laid waste to everyone. Not quite sure how she did it, but turned herself into a goddess, apparently. And alright, so let's lower this gate. And we can move across. So we'll jump through here into the shadows. And we can go across. I can get all my charges back at this shrine, which is good. I've only got one charge of Kage at the moment. See that tower, Aragami? Kudasa says the last talisman's there at the very top. The last one already. Can you believe it? So that tower back there. Now you can go the right path, or you can go the left path. So we're going to take the left one. I think it's a little safer. So let's take this guy out first. Shadow kill. And there should be another guy. Yeah, right there. So we'll get up to him with our invisibility. And he'll get the same treatment. There we go. We got this guy wandering this way. I'll be slightly less aggressive. I don't want to try to take him out right there because that seems like a bad idea. So let's wait till he moves a little bit. And that should be good. Let's go ahead. Go take him out. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this guy next. And then we'll take that guy over here. And there we go, that's close enough. Activate invisibility. And another shadow kill. Alright, let's move forward. Past the light bombs of doom. And, oh, I don't have enough shadow essence. Let's charge that up. Not something I want to be running out of. Okay, that should be good. There we go. Alright, we got this guy over here. We got that guy. Let's go take this guy out quickly before he moves. Although I don't know if he's gonna move, to be honest. But we're taking him out anyway. There we go. And we'll go take this dude out. There we go. And that just leaves that guy right there. So let's zip around the corner. Go over there. Invis. Shadow kill. Alright, and then we've got this light orb. Let's break this. There we go. Alright, what do we got up here? We got this guy coming. He's an easy kill. This whole area is just shrouded in darkness. We got this guy over here. Should also be an easy kill. And we got two guys in front of the door. Let's do something new. Go ahead and do a Shinin trap. So get their attention. We'll move over here. It's less points, but whatever. We'll get rank S, and that's all that I really care about. So there we go. 100 points for that. And if we move to the back of this pagoda, I believe there's a scroll back here. So we'll go pick that up. Yep, there it is. And another piece of lore, and this one is, looks like it's gonna be one of Tsuyoshi's notes. It is indeed, and it's the last one. Volume 15, A New Era. September 9th, year 46 of the 5th Age. I've been taking care of a bird's egg I found on the ground. It must have been knocked out of a nest. A miracle it survived. Today it cracked and a raven chick emerged. Perhaps this will help make my days slightly less lonely. I think I'll name him Kibo. September 20th, year 46 of the 5th Age. At last I made contact with the people in the village, albeit in a rather unexpected way. A few days ago, on the way back to my camp, I heard some children. They seemed worried, so I decided to approach them. It turned out that one of them had injured his leg. I healed him without a second thought. Of course, to these villagers, life essence is completely newfangled. The expression on their faces when the child stood up, as if nothing had happened. It's been a while since I actually had fun with something. I helped them back to their homes. Since then, the villagers have allowed me within their walls whenever I want. It's rare to find sex like this one, both peaceful and with great skill in an element. November 16th, year 47 of the 5th Age. I had to leave for a while. My partners contacted me using their soul fragments. They talked of a sect called Nishoku, of great numbers ruled by an empress. Apparently she is considered a goddess. Nishoku are sweeping through the land, massacring many. My command of life is needed. The other sages believe this is the beginning of a new era. Alright, so Yuki's Chronicles and Tsuyoshi's notes have been wrapped up. That just leaves Hyo's Chronicles. Or Hyo's, whatever they're called. I think they're Chronicles. So let's take this guy out. We got an archer up there, but I can't teleport up to him. But what I can do is like slingshot myself over this bush. And I can do that by just targeting right there. And whoosh, there we go. Let's see. Just make sure that archer's not looking at us. And, oh, whoa, maybe. Yeah, that should be okay. Let's take him out. It's not working. Why isn't it working? Woo! That was way too close. Almost died to a bug. Alright, so let's take this guy out. And we need to make our way through these light bombs. And there's a dude right there. Okay, we'll port there, and we'll take this guy out quickly, hopefully. There we go. Let's go ahead and get his attention with a bell. Okay, that's more than good enough. There we go. I might even be able to get his attention with the bell as well. Nah, he's too far. Okay, that's fine. I need to get up there and take care of that archer. He's gonna be a concern. But I should be able to take this guy out first. So there we go, he's gone. And I don't like this area. Let's go ahead and bond Moku, see if I can figure out where everybody's at. So we got a patrol over there. We got that guy standing guard, and we got an archer above us. So I think the best way to do this is to come this way. Yeah, we'll come around this way. Take this guy out. Ah, no, not Bon Moku again. One to Kage. Well, I'm out of Bon Moku now. That sucks. I don't think there's any easy way for me to get it back. Other than perhaps doing some shadow kills, but that's kind of risky. Okay, let's port over. Kage, shadow kill. Actually, I should be able to shadow kill this guy. I want my Bon Moku back if I can do it. Yeah, this should work. Let's go ahead, switch to Bon Moku. Get the shadow kill, get me a charge back. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, we got an archer up there. Let's mark him. And he's not looking this way, which is good. I was gonna go take that guy out, but I'm a little nervous too. I think I want to go for that archer instead. Let's see where he looks first, though. Okay, he's not looking over here at all. So I probably should have taken that guy out, but it's too late now. Let's see what we can do here. We could go up there. Let's see. I think there's an archer over there too, though. But let's go ahead. Let's try it. Do the shadow kill. Where's that other archer? He's right there. Let's go ahead, take him out with a kunai. Hopefully no one saw that. Did he? No, he's just wandering. So nobody saw, that's good. Okay, let's take this guy out over here. Let's wait till he moves just an inch. There we go. Okay, get him. Let's keep an eye on that archer nest. Make sure nobody goes up there. Okay, let's take this guy out. And we might just about be done with this area. I think we are, because that's where the path splits, I believe. So yeah, I think we're good. Let's just go up and get rid of this corpse. Just in case. And we'll head back down all the way to the split just to make sure. Okay, it looks good. So let's go ahead and get the scroll, which I think is the last one, but there might be another I forgot. And let's see, the scroll is over here, I think. Yeah, right here. So come across the broken bridge and then over to this little piece of land. And here we go, right under the fish. And we got a new piece of lore, Volume 15, Goddess 2 of the Hyo Chronicles. April 18th, year 47 of the 5th Age. We were unable to speak as we watched Yumiko walk out of the city she had just destroyed. Ruined buildings, bodies, and dust were left in her wake. A lifeless gaze had fixed in her eyes. She stepped in front of us. No one could move. I waited for her to say something. What had just happened? What had triggered this phenomenon? But her mouth didn't open, not even for a moment. She just stood there. Gradually, the others started to bend their knees, in fear, no doubt. But I felt no fear. My concern for Yumiko's safety outweighed every other feeling. Then it struck me. She was alone. In a small voice, I asked her, "Orochi and Ryuta?" She looked at me with glassy eyes and slowly shook her head. I ran to embrace her. April 19th, year 47 of the 5th Age. Yumiko woke up this morning after being unconscious for 2 days. I finally asked her what had happened. As I'd feared, she had realized she was in Sayagosen's fortress and was overcome with vengeance. Sayagosen's leaders had a secret weapon, a new defensive device, that allowed them to kill Orochi and Ryuta effortlessly. Just as they activated the device, empowering themselves tenfold, Yumiko's sheer anger awakened the evidently bottomless well of latent power within her. We have to proceed carefully. The situation will be difficult. Sayagosen is no more, but now we must work out what to do with Yumiko, as half of Dakudaga now consider her a goddess. Well, apparently, she just kept on being the goddess. Okay, let's jump across. And I think I got all of the scrolls in the level. I thought there was 6, but maybe there's only 5. Let's see, are any other coming up? I don't see them. That must be it. So I don't recall any that I missed, so we're gonna move forward. Hopefully I got them all. Thought there was 6, but there must be 5. Okay, first thing I want to do is take up the archer up there. So let's get rid of him. And at this point, the hard parts are all over. So as long as you don't make like a major mistake, you pretty much won at this point. Unless you do something stupid. Which I'm known to do stupid things from time to time, but I should have this in the bag. And why isn't my aerial attack working? There we go. Okay, so he's gone. Now, it's probably safe to sprint up there, but I'm going to be extra careful and just teleport my way up. Just in case. No need to be hasty. And, oh, I forgot about this guy. So good thing I didn't run up. Otherwise, that would have been really bad. And kill him with the shadow kill. And up the stairs we go. And let's go ahead and use Banmoku. I don't remember where everyone is, and I'd like to know. So I think that got pretty much everyone that's left in the level marked. Might be 1 or 2 it missed. So get this guy. We'll come around the corner. There should be another one, which I think he's right there. Yep. So like I said, the level's pretty much over once you get in here. All of these enemies are pretty well spread out, so you don't really have to worry too much. But just don't do anything silly. And we'll come around the corner, make sure there's nobody there. There shouldn't be, but let's check all the way around. Okay, we're good. So come over to this rubble. We're gonna go up a level. Slowly. And there's a guy right there. Let's jump up here so we can get a good look at him. Okay, we're gonna go around. I don't want to jump into that light. Invis shadow kill. That snake is getting some serious overtime. Wonder how much I pay him. Okay, we should be free to kill this guy. There we go, Mr. Dragon came and ate his face. Invis again. Come kill this one. Oh no! Well, he might have been the last in the level. If not, oh, okay, never mind. I've got another charge anyway. Thought that was my last charge of Kage. I was like, no, I can't invis anymore. But I think he was the last one anyway, so we might not even need this last one. Yep, this is the end. Finally! Those were your partners in Dakudaga, right? And the Light Adepts. I've seen them before. The ones who killed my parents. Were they in the war too? It had to be this memory. No, this wasn't from the last war. This happened years before. Dakudaga sent me on a mission. It just turned out to be the same city these men were from. It was the perfect opportunity to finally avenge my parents. Orochi, Ryuta, and I struck, but they saw it coming. Our vengeance will reach them too. Oh, that won't be necessary. They're dead. I killed them. All of them. I reduced their whole city to rubble. When they killed Orochi and Ryuta, the anger, a great power awoke within me. I lost my senses. But it's alright, they deserve to die. My family and friends weren't their only victims, you know. For years upon years, they killed people from all around the continent. But from that night on, I vowed to make sure the world knew of my power, an oath to protect all the land's subjects from any Light Brotherhood's attacks. Peace would come at last. Then, out of the blue, Kaiho appeared. The Light wanted to usher in another era of oppression, and they almost managed. You're one step away from becoming the savior of these lands, Aragami. Let's take that step. Kaiho's general could appear at any moment. Be careful. I know I've said it a million times, but please, be careful. Don't worry, I'll make it. And there we go, that is the end of the level. We got the trophy, the Sixth Talisman. We were never detected, we killed all of the enemies. Score was 9,800, rank was S, chapter time was 28 minutes, 21 seconds. We found all 5 collectibles, suspicions were raised 11 times, and there were 69 enemies in total. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this video. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.